some old songs. We also we had a few items that came back every week, like classic of the week. We play a classic song, usually 90s, sometimes 80s, but usually 90s. You know, the kind of music that you recognize. You're not like, oh, I know this song, but I don't know what it's called. That kind of songs were the kind of songs that we were looking for. And then people could call or text us on Facebook or whatever to respond to guess the name of the record. And when they were correct, we had a small prize. And it depends. So sometimes we got some free tickets for a festival, or sometimes they could get a gift from them as long as it was not good. Stuff like that. Just really, just a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, and that's basically the whole idea of the show. Just have fun. We had items about weird news facts. For example, there was a news fact that a couple was having sex during a football match. But yeah, I mean, it's, you're laughing already, but that's exactly why we told everybody. I believe the story was that there was a hotel next to the football stadium, and two people were having sex in front of an open window, and they didn't realize the entire stadium could see what they were doing.
That's so silly.
It's so funny.
Yeah, exactly. So that kind of stories. And other than that, just a few weeks ago, we randomly called girls from each other's telephone, just so that he wouldn't know, I wouldn't know who would be when he called. And then we used just opening sentences, just random, that we picked up on the internet, and then looked how they respond. But they didn't know they were on the air. So and then afterwards we were just telling them, you were on the air. They didn't know it, so stuff like that. Just a lot of fun, and then some dance music again, just an hour a week.
Yeah.
So you are the radio DJ, but you also think of the content yourself.
We don't have a complete team who is working geen redactie, zeg maar.
Nee, okay.
Everybody has to do it for themselves. We got like 70 volunteers here who do the radio. 70, not 1 second, but 70. People who work here just basically for free, just like to make radio, and some of them do it daily, some of them do it once a week, like we do. And everybody who is interested in radio can apply, and if you have a nice idea, you don't even have to know how it works. They're going to tell you how it works. Do your own radio show.
But since it's your internship and you only make radio like once a week,
no, my internship is way bigger than that. I already did the radio show here, and that's how I came here to do my internship. Because they offered me, they knew that we were looking for an internship, and they offered me a job here because I'm really not that interested in editing and editing television. And I don't really care about it. I like the management part. Managing teams who are creating the television. Producing television shows or radio shows, or just creating something, arranging stuff. That's what I like. And they gave me the chance to do that. I'm basically responsible for all the television shows that are broadcast at the end of the day. And there are like 3 shows that we do every day. We create them daily. For example, a new show that's every day. It's called Deel en Actueel. Sometimes it's like 8 minutes, sometimes it's like 15 minutes, depending on how much news we got. But of course, you gotta find the news, you gotta interview people, you gotta film it, you gotta make voiceovers for it and speak them, etc. And that has to be done by 4 o'clock every day, because then you have to render it, upload it on the server, and it's broadcasted at 6. So there's an entire team here that works on programs like that every day, and I'm the one who is responsible to make sure everything is very well.
So are you the only manager, or are there several people supporting you?
There is nobody supporting me. It's just, of course, there's the boss here. She's, of course, my boss as well. But other than that, there are a few other people who are creating programs, but I don't have anything to do with them. Basically, of course, we cooperate when necessary or when possible, but we're not really, I'm not responsible about what they do, and vice versa. Okay. So basically I've got a lot of responsibility, and that's what I like. So.
I can imagine.
Have you ever faced like big problems during broadcast or something?
Well, for example, yesterday or actually last weekend, I'm also producing a new television show about an artist who just created a new après-ski song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually. But he just created a new song, and he wanted to do a television show about that song. He wanted to do a television show about that song. Therefore, he contacted us, and he wanted to see whether it was possible to do a show about it. Basically, the character of what he is a guy who's from Spain, always a lot of women, I'm the man.
Macho man.
He pretends to be bigger than Elvis, but basically he has never even had one hit. So that's kind of the story. And then the story all around him is he never has even seen snow, but he heard that to become a good artist you have to make an après-ski hit as well. So that's why he made it, but he's never seen snow. He does not know how to ski, and he does not know what skis are or what a mountain is or whatever. I just drink beer, what the hell is glue wine, stuff like that. So we created the show around the whole idea, and we film here at sports shops where he fits in new sports ski clothes. He fits in ski shoes and the hard boots and everything. It's like, oh, what is this? And it's pretty funny actually. He falls all the time. Everything goes wrong. Yesterday we had a shoot for that. And I produced everything. I made sure that we had a location in the shop here. They specifically opened for us because it was on Monday morning. I made sure we had a few camera people, the big working cameras of course, sound, light, everything. The director, I made sure that we have a professional director, a really nice one who also works on Goed Tijden, Slechte Tijden.
Whoa.
So it's really
How did you find him?
Yeah, I just called a few people and he knows the singer that the show's about.
Okay.
So that's why he really wanted to work with it. And he said, yeah, a lot of fun, I'm going to do it, and he's going to do it almost for free.
Whoa,
so
that's good, yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have any money almost no money.
Yeah.
So it was a big challenge, but for now it's working. At least the pilot is coming, and we're working on the pilot right now. Hope, of course, that there's going to be more episodes, but it depends on how much money I can get. But that's also a thing I do. I just call in companies, I visit them, I talk about sponsorships, talk about the ideas we have, try to convince them to...
And you gotta show them the pilot, right?
Yeah, but we don't have the pilot yet. So the people that I made... Somebody's more coffee or everything?
No, thanks.
Allemaal goed dan. Thank you. So I had to convince them without being able to show them anything because we hadn't made anything yet.
It's pretty difficult.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, so
for example, the shop you filmed in, is that also a sponsor?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I did it. So listen, I mean, you're gonna be in the show, you're gonna be on the internet, you're gonna be broadcasted and everything. So it's really a big promotion for you, and that's how I played it. And then they said, okay,
Yeah,
do it.
makes sense.
And for example, the singer I'm talking about, he has a website, and that's called thevoiceofholland.nl. And he's had that website for like 4 years already. So a few years before the show actually came. So he's got like 20,000 hits a weekend because everybody's automatically typing in that URL. So and that's also where we're gonna post our movie, of course.
Yeah.
And that's something I can sell to the sponsors. I said, listen, I've got 20,000 hits a weekend, and you're gonna be on top of it. So, then they listen.
Yeah.
So that's how we played it. But you're talking about the problem that I had. For example, a problem that I had was I had arranged everything for yesterday morning, and then Friday afternoon I got a call from my boss here, who said, "Listen up, I'm sorry, but the cameras and the camera people has been redirected. They got a new assignment, and that one's more important. So I'm sorry, but you don't have anybody anymore." That was Friday afternoon, and we started shooting yesterday morning at 7:30. So it was a bit short time to get something else.
Yeah.
But I managed to get something else. Cost me my whole weekend, but it worked. But that's how it goes. I mean, they made a different arrangement, and that was more important. So they said sorry. But I already had deals, of course, with the director and with the performer and with the people who were going to be interviewed on set, and they opened the store for us, and everything was arranged already. So I couldn't just cancel it. So I just had to call a few people, and eventually found new cameramen and new soundsmen and everything, and new cameras, and everybody was willing to cooperate. Luckily. But in the end it came out well. But there was a problem that I had to face this weekend. So
Yeah, it's stressful.
Yeah, sometimes it is, because I thought that I had everything arranged and everything was done, and I was like, okay, nice, we got a weekend, and Monday at 7:30 we're gonna shoot. But unfortunately,
Went a bit different.
But those are kind of problems that you have there. And of course, as well, daily problems that you don't know about when you come in the morning. I mean, when we want to shoot some items for news or for whatever. I mean, it happens that you call someone and you arrange an interview. You get there, I'm sorry, I don't have any time anymore, and then what? You don't have an item anymore, and then you got a few minutes to fill. So you gotta think about, okay, how
improvise.
Improvise. How are we gonna fill it up? Are we still gonna do the item, or are we gonna film it in a different way? Is there somebody else we can call to interview, or etc. etc. Those are problems. Basically have every day. So that's basically what I do.
And what we also need is, do you know how many people listen to your show?
Well, actually I don't. No, we don't. It depends. I know. I also do the radio shows for the soccer for Cambuur, and then I'm always live in the stadium, and not here but also the away matches. That's pretty fun because I'm a soccer fan and I'm getting paid while I'm going to matches. I know that is the most popular show because a lot of people here are interested in football, and that's like a few thousand listeners. But I think with Leonard and me, it depends. Something between 100 and 500 maybe, if we're lucky. It depends. We're not really making any promotion or something like that. It's just everybody who's listening and likes it. Of course, you talk about friends and family, and of course they're listening and they're talking. Hey, listen to this. Hey, listen to this. So maybe something between 100 and 500 people, but that's gonna be it. Not much more. But that's not the point. The whole general idea is that we're having a lot of fun making radio. We're also making a podcast, and then we're posting them on the internet as well, so people can listen back to it. And we as well. I'm creating a digital portfolio for myself. You can always listen back. We created all the jingles and everything ourselves. It's kind of fun.
So what would be your dream for the future? What would you really like to do?
I
What
don't
kind
know.
of station?
I don't know actually. I've been thinking about it, of course, because I'm supposed to be looking for a job.
Would you be able to work here maybe?
No, I don't think so, because it's mostly volunteership, and I would like to make some money. Of course. So no, that's not gonna be possible. But no, I don't know actually. I really like to do the radio for soccer matches. I'm live on the air all the time talking about the match. You've probably all heard it sometimes for the NOS or whatever when you're in the car, or that's basically what I do. And then that's a lot of fun. For example, last Sunday I had to go to Tilburg to do a match. It's 600 kilometers drive, 300 there and 300 back for 1 hour and a half of football. So, but that's something that I really like to do. Maybe someday I'll do the Champions League final. Maybe that's a good dream.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I don't know exactly. The kind of responsibilities that I've got here right now, I'm not going to be given in a bigger company just like that. They want to see some proof. They want to know that you got experience. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get as much experience as possible. Trying to get as much proof of me being innovative, trying to come up with new programs, trying to build a digital portfolio, etc., so I can show to people one time applying for a job. Listen, this is what I did. Here you can see everything. This is what I made for radio. This is what I made for television. Because sometimes when our television shows, I'm also being a host for the shows, but that's just for fun.
Yeah.
And they don't know anybody, and then they always ask me. So and I'm also doing the voiceovers every day for the daily news show. So like when you got a voiceover about a news item, first like 20-30 seconds you tell what the news is, and then there's the interview most of the time. So and then the voiceovers, that's me as well. It's really funny, but that's sometimes I'm sitting at home and then I'm hearing my own voice. So that's basically what I do actually. And I don't really know what I want to do. We'll see. Do you have any more specific questions, or do you have enough? Or you're all gonna watch it back later? Just
Yeah.
So your first time you programmed it, or you?
First time, that was in February this year. Wasn't that your question?
Yeah, when your first radio show was?
Yeah, February this year.
Were you nervous? Was
Yeah,
just
of
like
The first time I did it with two other guys who already did. They had the same hour as we have now. They did a little bit different show. A little bit different, but not that different. And it actually started because Leonard and me, we needed some free credits. You know, your own credits, and we didn't know how we supposed to get it. And then one of the guys, the two guys who did it before us, also study media and entertainment. And we asked them, hey, could we come along just for a few hours, do some work for you, help maybe, and just help so that we did some media, we get some media experience, and we can write it down as 3 hours. So that's what we did, and they basically, when we came here the first time, we thought, okay, we're just gonna have a look, and then they said, sit down, here you got a microphone and talk. Okay, that's what happened, and first time, of course, you're a bit nervous, but you get used to that very quickly. And nowadays, I'm on the radio 3, 4, 5 times a week, and I don't even bother anymore. You really get used to it pretty quickly.
How long is your show?
It's an hour a week. But then the soccer matches are like 2 hours a week. But that's not every week because now it's we're in a break. But usually that's every week.
I like that song. What about your family? Do they listen to your show?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
I don't know, I hope so. Sometimes I get a message from me too, but
Yeah.
no, it depends. Most of the time my family visits the soccer matches as well, so they don't they can't listen.
Yeah.
But for example, last Sunday they did listen because they're not going to work all the way. So then they are listening. And then actually a lot of people are listening. I got a lot of emails from people who are listening and complimenting about the show, and that's really
It's good, yeah.
But it cost me my entire Sunday, so I but luckily it's almost Christmas. So that's basically what I do here.
Have fun. Having fun.
Yeah, I have fun.
Basically.
But it's a lot of fun.
That's
But
good.
it's still
You're learning.
learning a lot, and
Yeah.
you're making a lot more hours than you do at school.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah, it's true.
So for example, last week I made over 50 hours, and then I didn't have a weekend. I had a weekend, of course. I could sleep out on Saturday, but that's it, because after 12 I had a few problems with, not a problem by the way. I'm supposed to get in contact with the away team for the soccer matches to make sure, okay, listen up, 2 reporters were coming to do a report on the show, live for the radio and everything. And then they usually say, okay, no problem, got 2 press tickets right here for you, and just come here and say your name, and then it's going to be fine. But this time it was a bit different because they were asking about NSP cards or iWork sports cards, or only the big ones, the big companies, and they say only access with those cards. And that's a bit of a problem, of course, because we're just a small club here, like 6,000 visitors a week. That's not that big. So we said, we don't have those tickets. Then it's not going to be possible. So I called them, no, not possible. So I went to the club And I went to a few people who are pretty influential there, and I explained the whole story. And then they called in my name, and of course in the name of the club. And then after an hour, I got an email from the club. I'm so sorry, no problem. But yeah, usually it's not even necessary. But yeah, another small problem, but that cost me my Saturday as well. So.
Yeah.
Because you have to go there and you have to wait and you have to explain everything. And
Yeah. So basically, everything is about having the good contacts, knowing the right person to.
Always.
Yeah.
It's not just in media. That's always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a tip for us? Like, how did you establish that network you have
Yeah.
so far?
I don't know.
You must think something right.
It just.
Charisma.
No, I don't know. It's just. Just start somewhere in a company or whatever, and you just in the company you already have a few colleagues. They know a few people, and they know a few people, and you go on an item over there, or for example, I just no. Basically, to explain my story, I came here just because I knew 2 other students who had a show here, and other than that, I never knew anybody yet, nothing. And I just came here by coincidence. Then I got my internship here because of that. Then because I was here and I was a soccer fan, I was asked to do the reports for the soccer matches. That's how I came to the club, and that's how I met everybody there. That's how I met the players, because I'm interviewing them and everything, and now they know me because I've been doing it for a few months already. It's the same with a lot of artists come over here. You interview them or you talk about shows you're doing, something like that. So the next time you want to do a show, I'm calling them and they remember you. Okay, I remember you. Yeah, no problem. So you know, then they know people again. And it's, I'm doing it for like 4 months now, 5 months, and this is the result. It's just you start somewhere. You start small, and there's always somebody who knows somebody. And just try to be nice. It's the first impression is always the most important.
That's true.
And just if you want something from somebody, don't try to make it obvious that you want something. Just try to, you know, if I want you to come to my show, but you actually don't come, you don't care, you have other appointments, then I have to find a way to make sure that it's very important for you to come. It's more important for you to come to me than you to come to the other show, and it's just basically it's always knowing what the other people, what the other one wants. If you know what the other one wants, you can try to convince another one. Just be nice and work hard and show that you are interested in the other person. That's then everybody wants to work with you. And I'm really not that experienced as well. I mean, I'm just beginning as well. So the only tip I can really give you is just to go out there and meet people. But basically when that's also what I noticed. It just as soon as you start somewhere, I started here. Within no time, you go there, and you go there, and you go there, and you go there, and you meet people. Make sure you give them a hand. Look them in the eye when you give them a hand. When you see them again, do you remember me? I saw you then, you know?
Yeah.
And when you see them twice, then they remember you next time.
Yeah.
So that's basically, how you start. Anything else?
I think we have everything. Do you maybe have a business card or something we can contact you?
No, but I
If
can
we
give
have
you my
further questions?
phone number or my email address or anything you want.
Would you write it down for me, please?
Sure.
Autograph.
Why? Thank you.